Welcome to the channel if you're new here, and welcome back if you're not. It is Shot by Kurt. So today's video, this will be the first time I ever do a what's in my camera bag. So let's just get straight into it. So first up in the camera bag is the Canon R5, which I cannot show you because I'm using it. Yeah. So next thing on the list that we're going to talk about is the Sigma 35mm and the RF mount adapter. In terms of the RF mount adapter, I have the one with the control ring because that was all they had available at the time that I got my Canon R. So I have that, and then obviously, like I said, the Sigma 35mm, and it's an EF mount. If you're not familiar with all of that, it's an EF mount. So I had to get the adapter to, adapt it to my Canon R5, which is RF mount. But the Sigma 35 millimeters is actually one of my favorite focal lengths, if not my favorite focal length. And when I had my A7 III, this lens was literally the only lens I owned, and I shot everything probably in 2019 with that lens. And yeah, I love it. So for the Canon, I definitely had to recop that. So the next thing in the bag, the Canon 16mm. Now, this probably might not live in my bag too much longer, but for now, it's in there, so it's gonna make the video. It's a dope lens. I've only really used it a couple of times because shortly after, we're just gonna go ahead and segue into the next lens, the 15-35. And that's probably why this 16mm is not gonna live in the bag too much longer, because I was not expecting to pick up this 15-35 as fast as I did. But I have it and I love it. The wideness of it, in addition to being able to, go back down to 35. But ultimately, if I had to choose, I still would choose my Sigma 35 over this 15-35 in terms of like the look that I like out of it. But the 15-35 is actually pretty dope though, especially for doing, things like this, these talking heads and stuff like that in this small space that I'm in. So yeah. Next thing in the bag, Rode VideoMic Go 2, which I cannot show you because it's on the camera. But this mic replaced my Video Micro, which it was a solid mic for 60 bucks. The sound quality was pretty solid, but once I got this and, I really started to mess around with it, man, I really like this. It's not too much bigger than the Rode Video Micro, and the sound quality is a lot better. A lot more full in terms of like the low end when, catching your voice, at least in my opinion. And other YouTubers have made reviews, like this clearly isn't a review, but they've made reviews and they can tell you like all the technical specs and, how far you can get saying this without, yeah, I'm gonna leave that to them. But I really like the mic, especially in comparison to the Rode Video Micro that I have sitting around here somewhere. Next thing, we got batteries. I have the Peter McKinnon bag, the first gen. Good looking out, Ryan. And this was a part of it, so it's a little battery pouch. I think I have like 4 batteries. One is usually in the camera. I think this one is on the charger, but I have this because, you gotta have extra batteries. Like, these cameras die kind of quick these days. And then speaking of batteries, I also carry this pouch around. Now, what's in this pouch? It's a battery bank or power bank, whatever you want to call it. The brand of it is Anchor. It's a 20,000 milliamp. It's actually, no, I'm lying. It's not Anchor. It's OtterBox. And it's pretty solid considering it's 20,000 milliamp. I get multiple phone charges out of it. I can charge my iPad. I can charge mics up. I have little wireless mics that I use sometimes. They're not in the bag, so they're not going in this video, but I usually charge them up when I'm on the go. I can pretty much charge up anything. It has USB-C and USB-A. Yeah, man, dope. Definitely get you a power bank. Like when you out on the go, long days, things like that, you never know. These things are clutch. I just put it that way. So we just gonna go ahead and segue into the next thing that I keep in my camera bag, and that is the iPad Mini 6th Gen with the Apple Pencil 2. I love this thing because I like to write ideas down when they come to my head, because otherwise if I don't, I'm gonna forget. I just have too much going on in my brain to like remember stuff the way I used to, so like I have to write it down and get it out. And I used to like to write in notebooks a lot, but I always revert to pulling out my phone now when it comes to getting the idea off. So I don't like the idea, or I just don't like the idea of like typing on my phone. So like now I use this and I write in this app called Good Notes, and you can make like different notebooks in there. Like the free version, you can make up to 3 notebooks, and then if you get the paid version, it's like $8, and you can make like multiple or unlimited notebooks. So you can have YouTube notes in one book, and I don't know, video concepts in another one. You can add pictures in the notebook. It's mad dope, yo. Like you should definitely, if you have an iPad already and you got an Apple Pencil, get Good Notes. It's definitely a solid program, and that's what I use on my iPad Mini 6. Last but not least, the bag itself. The Dom Key bag, everyday bag, something like that, is by Tiffin actually, and it caught me off guard. Now what I like about this bag, I'm not sure if y'all can see, but it looks like a regular JanSport backpack, right? Then you got your basic little pouch and pins and all of that basic backpack stuff. But in here, I like this flap, so you can set stuff on top of it. But then on the inside, you probably can't see it, but you got like little pouches that you can slide the camera in. I slide usually the camera, mic, batteries, or the extra batteries that I showed y'all, and they all have a little place. So man, with all of that being said, that's what's in my camera bag 2022. As things get upgraded, when we hit 2023, then more than likely I'll probably end up doing another what's in my camera bag, because I know some things in it are gonna change. I already know that right now. I can tell you by the time the next one rolls around, I will have new stuff in the bag, and you'll see as time goes on. I'll update y'all, but y'all stay creative. I will catch y'all in the next video.